KUGAN CASSIUS Arthur TV in association with MTK Global, Hydro here. We've got Ricky Burns. Ricky, disappointing night for you against Julius Indongo, and of your own admission, he was just the better man on the night.
No, do you know, the better man won. Do you know, see whenever you're getting opponents that you don't really know much about, and like you hear about other fighters getting them, I always seem to get the hard ones. It was so awkward. So getting into the fight, we knew obviously tall, rangy. I think technically he was a lot better than we thought he was going to be as well. Like the first few rounds, the plan was to go out and try and take the steam out of him, see how hard they could hit, and he could whack a good bit, so he could. And then as the pace slowed, try and start to take over. But you could see that when I was trying to step in with my shots, and his footwork was really good as well, and he was coming out with distance, and more or less a few times I was falling over in the ring trying to get him. I was struggling to catch him clean. But I don't know what else to say. The better man won.
I know you obviously made a point in the press conference about being asked about, what you're going to do next. But
we were walking down to the press conference, and I was like,
I heard you say it.
That's going to be the first question I get asked, right? And I don't even think I'm going to look on social media. That's what I said as well. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to expect the exact same I got when I lost to Crawford and when I lost to Zlatan, and everybody's going to be like, oh, he's finished, he's shite, he should hang up the gloves and stuff like that. So again, boxing's my job. Like I said, if I didn't want to do it, I think I'd be going down to Brentwood, away from all my family, for 12 weeks at a time, training 3 times a day. I think I'd be putting myself through that if I didn't want to fight anymore. Like I said before, I've definitely got a few years left in me, and I'm just putting out there so that everybody knows I'm not retiring. I'm not going to hang up my gloves. There's a few big fights out there. Cut a weeks off, and I'll be back.
But you've been in the kind of situation where you've had to sort of pick yourself back up before, after, like you said, defeats the call for Glasgow. So you know what to do in that situation, don't you? You know how to pick yourself up and sort of try and move on from what's happened tonight, and you'll be able to do that.
Do you know what I've always said? Throughout my career, everybody thinks always at it, and I would fight MD. I'm one of these fighters, right? Now there is no worse feeling in the world than getting beat, right? But when you get into fights, I'm not scared to lose. Do you know what I mean? That's why I always say I would fight MD at all. It doesn't bother me. As long as I'm getting in big fights, and even better when you're fighting in Glasgow with the support that I got up here tonight. Fans up here are unbelievable. Thanks to everybody that's come down. Just sorry I let them all down, but like I said, the better man won.
Just picking up on a couple of things you said in the press conference there, Rick, you said that Josh Taylor is a fight that you wouldn't entertain.
No. Do you know, I got on well with Josh. When I was up here training, I'd done a bit of sparring with him, and Josh is a cracking fighter, nice guy. Obviously he would take the fight if it was offered to him, but I think it's more Barry McGuigan. As Eddie had said, and I had said it to Ahara in the gym as well, the amount of people that always calling me out, especially obviously in Britain, Ahara, who I train with, he's already said he would fight MD at all, and believe me, he would. So if the amount of people shouting me out, if they think they want to fight with me, fight Ahara first and see how they got on. Because I tell you what, he'd give MD a hard time. MD.
Alright, well listen Rick, I'm not going to take too much of your time. Thanks for giving us a little bit, and said wasn't to be your night tonight, but have a little break and see what your options are and go from there.
That's it, but I'll see you in Liverpool next week.
Definitely.
Sort it.
Take care, mate. Fucking hell, bad cough.